Grade 11, so this is our first formal isometric drawing, and we're looking at the shape here. It is a rod guide bracket, and we must convert this orthographic view that you see here, this being the front view and that the top view, to a full-on isometric drawing, which is going to be a 3D drawing, and point A should be the lowest point. No hidden detail is required, and you need to show all the necessary construction to be able to complete this drawing, including the circle that you will see here as part of the drawing. A couple of things that I need to correct in terms of dimensions. Please lose this dimension of 38. That is not applicable here, so I'm going to scratch that out. And I'm also going to look at this dimension that you see here, which actually needs to be a little bigger. So that is 15, and this is 15 over here, but it's not the same, so I'm going to change that to 25 over there. So this is going to be 25 from here to here, and that's going to be 15 from there to there. Okay, please take note that A is my lowest point, that's the given point over there. That is my length on this side here, which is 80. My height is going to be this here of 88, and my width across here is going to be 62. So I'm going to basically just draw a box, and then I'm going to basically just stop there and break it down to you exactly how you should be able to draw all these different parts in it. Then, just as part of planning, and basically what I'm going to do is my lowest point is going to be there. I'm going to draw a box like that, and my box will basically be where my length is 80, my height is going to be 88, and my width is going to be 62. And then my box will be manipulated where I'm going to have this front part over there, and I'm going to have that part running like that there. I'm going to see this as a box first, right, and I'm going to have that coming down like that, and this box is going to be like that. So this is what I'm going to see as a box first. Later on I'm going to curve this. Then also here is going to be a support right in the middle here, which causes a line like that, and then part of this curve here and a line like that. And then this is going to be the box that I will be able to do my construction for my outside arc here, quarter circle, and the hole on the inside here as my hole that goes right through for the rod that needs to be inserted there. So let me draw the box first and see clearly what I'm going to do. So this is where I've drawn my box now, with my height, my length, and my width. And now I'm going to start manipulating this part over here and that part over there. This I'm going to draw as a box along until I get to that there where I need to draw the construction for the circle. I'm also going to insert the support part there as well. Let's do that quickly. just to evaluate to this point, I've drawn all the parts dark, those that will not be affected by the circle, which would be this platform here and this upright here and this support bar here. I'm going to work on this section now here, and that from this center point, which you link up with your instruction, is going to be 24 this side and 24 up. So we need to create a 24 square box, so it's already 24 this side and 24 up like that. So I just want to clear the space a little bit. So what we need to do is we need to create another 24 this side. So there's my 24 that I'm going to measure, and I'm going to draw a line right there. So now you find that I've got 124 and another 24 from this center point. I've got 24 up and I need to measure a 24 down, and I'm going to do that there. Here's my 24 down, and there I have created that. So I'm just going to clear some of the lines here. Now I have my box. This is my box that I have here for my semicircle, and I only need that part of my semicircle. So for me to be able to do that part there, I don't even need to do the construction here for the moment, because I only need that part. And for that part, I'm going to need this anchored point here of my compass. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my compass and anchor that compass right there, and I'm going to stretch this pencil point across there, and because it's a square, it's going to hook up exactly there. Okay, let's just anchor that again. So now I'm going to draw my line, and it's going to meet up like that there. So there's the one point, or the one arc that I have, like that there. But of course it must be repeated this side as well. So I need to take from this point across here to be able to get that point over there. By how much? By this distance here. I'm not going to move this compass here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to draw a line basically from here across that way, and I'm going to measure the 62 on this particular line that I just drew. So there's, sorry, I must just get a new point here. That's my 64 point there. And now I'm going to take my compass, anchor that compass on here, and just do it like that. It becomes part of my straight line there. How do I know where to stop? I can also project this across, and I can project that across as well, because you only need that quarter part there. Why the distance of 62 here? Because this is the distance across here which you need to measure on this line, and you take it 62 across, and there you can have that point there. I'm going to darken the other parts now. So now we need another curve here as well, but we can't see this one here, so we only need this one here. And where's that curve going to be? In this space as well. Similarly like that, what I would suggest is you bring this corner down that way and this corner up, and they will connect. So it's going to connect from there until that point over there. It's going to arc like that. Now it's going to be taken across like that, and you need to measure that, and that's going to be 25. Why do I know it's 25? Because this here is 62 minus 12 leaves us with 50, and that means it's 25 this side, 25 that side, and that 12 gives us 62. So I'm going to measure from here 25, which I'm going to plot right there. And then I'm going to take my compass and put it on that 25 mark. I have not moved this. This is still the same as that there. So I'm going to move it till by 25. And then I'm going to anchor it nicely, and I'm going to draw an arc like that there. Just make sure it's perfect. So there I've drawn my arc. Okay, let's just go over it again. And now I'm going to connect that line to that specific point like that there, and I'm going to connect that line perfectly to that specific point there. Alright, and now the last part here is where I'm going to just draw the hole of the rod guide inside there. So now we're looking at this particular hole. That hole is a diameter of 24. So we're going to draw a box of 24 from the center point. So there's the center point. If I want to draw a box, I will have to measure 12 up and 12 down, which is 24 basically. And then also on the angle as well, 12 that way and 12 the other way, which is 24. And now I'm going to draw my box like that. Okay. That's going to be my box. I'm going to zoom in on my box. And here I have my box. That is my box there, and I've got my 4 quadrants. Then the obtuse angles are like that here. But the acute angles must be connected like that there. I'm going to connect it across here like that. These are my obtuse acute angles. And then I'm going to draw from the obtuse an opening like that there, which is a V like that. And I need that point and that point for my corners here, and this opposite point for the opposite corner. So this is what I'm going to do. Anchor on this point here, decrease it to that quad there. So I'm going to draw my arc in that quad. I'm going to swap it around, anchor it in on that point there, and then I'm going to arc like that there. And then I'm going to do my smaller arcs here like that, and I'm going to open it. Please make sure you anchor it properly, and put my compass here, and I'm going to arc that like that there. Let me see. Try it again. Like that, and I'm going to anchor my compass in that space over there, up there, and I'm just going to walk that around like that there. Alright, and that basically concludes my drawing with the circle that we have there. Leave the constructions as is. I filled in all the detail with regard to the corners, and all my lines have been included. So that concludes this drawing. I hope you will find the necessary time to be able to draw this